Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown here on Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and tonight we do have a big match in store for you as we move on from the TLC pay-per-view and look ahead to the Rumble. Roman Reigns, the number one contender for the WWE title, takes on the Intercontinental Champion Braun Strowman. That will be huge. That's your main event, ladies and gentlemen. But first, before we get there, we've got a matchup here with Zack Ryder, Mojo Rawley, the Hype Bros. They'll be taking on the Ascension, but it will be a singles match with Zack Ryder up against Victor, with the other two remaining members of the teams out there to support their partners. Now, not only that, our other teams here on SmackDown, they're going to be taking on each other as well, with Shelton Benjamin taking on Fandango in singles action. Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable looking to bounce back from their TLC loss. We'll have the Bludgeon Brothers. They're up against Ty Dillinger, who's recruited Chris Jericho to be his partner here tonight. Bit of support for him. Rusev will go one-on-one with Apollo Crews. We're going to have an 8 women's Battle Royal, over-the-top rope Battle Royal. And more about this in a moment's time. Big matchup here tonight with huge implications potentially. Now we're going to leave it to the viewers to vote on whether there should be a Women's Royal Rumble. That's right. More on that in a moment. Roman Reigns will take on Braun Strowman, the match we spoke about a moment ago. Your main event. The number one contender, Reigns, takes on the Intercontinental Champion, Strowman. Ryder versus Victor. Zack Ryder gets the W. Benjamin versus Fandango. Benjamin picks up the win. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Dillinger and Jericho. Dillinger and Jericho, they pick up the victory. And it's not Rusev Day for Rusev. It's not a great one. Crews gets the win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have an 8 women's Battle Royal here tonight, with the winner potentially taking the final spot in the first Women's Royal Rumble match here in Universe Mode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's down to you. If you want to see a Women's Royal Rumble, I'm going to leave it to you guys to vote right now on the website, BrendenPlayz.com. Link in the description down below. Vote. If you want a Women's Royal Rumble, then I will give it to you if the majority of the votes are for yes. There's some votes already right now. Currently, yes is leading the polls. So if you want to have a Women's Royal Rumble here in Universe Mode, all you got to do is head to the website, BrendenPlayz.com, and vote over there. And the poll will be on the right-hand side of the page on the desktop, or scroll down and it'll be down on the bottom of the page for the mobile. Right now, women's over-the-top Battle Royal. We've seen Carmella. We've got Naomi out here right now. Big implications on the line because obviously the Women's Royal Rumble, if we have one, it's going to determine who takes on our Women's Champion at WrestleMania. So, right now, of course, it is Nia Jax as our champion. If Nia Jax can make it to WrestleMania still champion, then the winner of the Women's Rumble will take her on. So it's going to be huge. We'll find out who will be the number one contender for WrestleMania. Here comes Sasha Banks right now. Becky Lynch also in the ring as well. Sasha Banks on her way right now. She's obviously been a women's champion in the past, would love to get back to the top, as would many of the women involved in this matchup as well. Let's look forward to here. If we do have a Women's Rumble, plenty of women right now, all in the running. That's why a Rumble would really sort it out, because we got so many women all gunning for the same prize. We haven't really had a chance for a lot of our women to step up and shine. It could really be anyone who could take out the big win, including this one. This woman right here, Alexa Bliss. Well, she started strong. She made a big impression when she debuted, but hasn't quite been able to take it to the next level since arriving. But a Women's Rumble could be exactly what she's looking for. Step in there, surprise a few people. Obviously, she's lacking a bit of size, which sometimes in the Rumble you prefer to have that extra size. But honestly, if you're Alexa Bliss, well, you look at her and her size, may also help her out. Should be a little bit more difficult to throw over the top of the rope because she is so small. They'll have to certainly pick her up and throw her over the top rope. You can't just push her over the top. So sometimes that could work in your favor. Here comes Maryse as well, looking to kickstart her career as a singles competitor. We see her mainly in the Miz's corner, but she's had some opportunities here in the women's division. So Maryse would love to get herself back involved in it and show us what she can do. Here comes Natalya. It's been a long time between drinks for Natalya. She would love to get back to the top. Can she do it? That's a big question. Is she still capable of taking it all the way to the top and winning the big one? We'll have to wait and see if she can get it done. Well, that'll be the thing about a Women's Royal Rumble matchup. You're going to have plenty of women involved in it that all want this championship. Either they've had it previously, it's been a while, or they haven't had it yet. All going to want this title. Speaking of having the championship, Charlotte, perhaps the best women's champion in Universe Mode history. That's right, history. But tonight, it's not about pinfalls or submissions. It's about staying in the ring. You don't want to get thrown over the top of the rope. It's a little bit different for Charlotte here tonight. We haven't seen too much of her in the last few months. Obviously, still kind of getting herself back to the top after losing her championship at SummerSlam to Becky Lynch. The matchup is underway. So we've got Becky Lynch, Maurice, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, Naomi, Natalya, and Sasha Banks all involved in this matchup. 8 women involved. The winner will get the final spot in the Women's Royal Rumble match if it takes place. If you guys do vote for yes on the website, BrendenPlayz.com. Shot there to Maurice, by Maurice to Becky Lynch rather, as Natalya has Sasha Banks up. Oh, Alabama Slam takes down Sasha Banks there. Stiff strike right there to follow it up as well. Alexa Bliss coming after Sasha Banks. Becky Lynch and Maurice. Natalya and Charlotte. Naomi and Carmella. Every woman in this match identifying a potential opponent to eliminate. Oh, Becky Lynch tried to clothesline Maurice out of there. Right now, Becky's trying to throw over the top of the rope. Great power here by Lynch. Maurice could be the first woman gone. Oh, she hangs on just. But now Lynch is trying to kick her out of here. Maurice hangs on. Maurice would love to step up here. She's obviously competed in the past and had some success, but here in Universe Mode, we haven't seen too much of her. And oh, Maurice just hangs on. But no! Lynch strikes her and eliminates her. Maurice is the first one gone. Well, Maurice was hanging on for dear life. And Lynch, well, she was good enough to take advantage of that and take her out of there. Oh, Alexa Bliss almost eliminated by Sasha Banks. Now, Sasha trying to eliminate Bliss right now. She's hanging on, but Bliss stays in it. Charlotte as well in a bit of trouble the other side of the ring. This is going to be seeing at the Royal Rumble, but to be honest, the Royal Rumble probably won't be filled up like this. It'll be a little bit different. Timed entrances, obviously, so women coming out in intervals, whereas right now, everyone's in the ring at one time. A bit more chaotic as Sasha Banks almost eliminated, getting double teamed here. Carmella and Alexa Bliss both trying to throw her out of here. Sasha's hanging on. Oh, she nearly goes over. And now Bliss. Oh, she tried. Now Carmella's trying. Everyone's trying to get rid of Sasha Banks, clearly identifying her as a potential threat in this matchup. Sasha hangs on though. Alexa Bliss and Sasha now connecting on Carmella rather. It's Bliss coming back after Sasha Banks. Natalya against the ropes. Natalya's in trouble, but she hangs on. Naomi's down as well. Charlotte coming after Becky Lynch. They had a great rivalry, those two. Two friends, now enemies. Now both without the championship because, of course, Nia Jax defeating Becky Lynch to hang on to that championship at TLC. And Charlotte moonsault off the top. I don't recommend that in a Battle Royal or a Royal Rumble situation, but it worked there for Charlotte, landing down on Natalya. Bliss is against the ropes right now. Naomi's trying to pick her up. Charlotte's in the corner right now with Natalya. Oh, Bliss hangs on. Banks splashes down on Becky Lynch, as now Charlotte hangs on in the corner as well. No eliminations for a little bit of time here. Single legs takedown there by Becky Lynch. And Bliss up top here by Naomi. Slamming her down head first. And oh, Natalya's out of here. Natalya's gone. Harsh landing over the top. No! Naomi with a German suplex. Becky Lynch too busy gloating, and she paid the price. Paid a big, big price. Naomi, recently defeated by Nia Jax. She'll be looking to bounce back here tonight as well. A big win for her here tonight would set her up for a potential major, major victory at the Rumble. You see Natalya walking way out of this one. She's got to be disappointed. She probably felt as though this was her big moment, her chance. But if we do have a Rumble, it will work out a little bit better for her maybe. As Carmella is eliminated as well. Naomi throws her over the top of the rope. We are down to 5 women. Carmella, Natalya, Maurice, all eliminated right now. Becky Lynch coming back over to Charlotte. Will we see a repeat of Lynch getting the better of Charlotte? In the corner goes the former champion. Charlotte, the great women's champion she was, trying to get herself back to the top here, using this match here tonight as an avenue to do so. Charlotte has Naomi in the corner, and Naomi may be about to be on the verge of being eliminated. Charlotte trying to throw her out of here, trying to throw her into the front row. It doesn't matter where she goes as long as she lands outside. 2 feet touch the ground, and that's exactly what happened. Charlotte eliminates Naomi and almost decapitates Alexa Bliss. She kicked her right off the top of her skull and took her down. Wow. Charlotte coming back after Alexa Bliss, who's looking to fight as well. 5 feet of fury. Becky Lynch against the rope. She doesn't want to be there. Sasha has got Charlotte in the corner, and oh, hang on. We saw Alexa Bliss throw Becky Lynch over the top of the rope. Thank goodness for the replay, because I missed it. But Alexa Bliss has eliminated the former women's champion, Becky Lynch. That is huge, and Charlotte's gone as well. We're down to 2. Oh, Bliss almost eliminated, just like that. Sasha Banks launched herself at Alexa, clotheslined her, and nearly took her out of this match. So close, but just manages to hang on. Does Alexa Bliss. Down to 2 women. The spot that everybody wants in the Royal Rumble is on the line. The last entrant on the Royal Rumble is on the line. This is it. You get an opportunity to have the best opportunity to win that match. If you get this spot, then it's yours to lose realistically, because you will come in last. Yes, you'll be a target, but you'll be the freshest. You'll have the best chance to take out the prize. That is a spot at WrestleMania against the champion. Banks with a neck breaker there. Down goes Alexa Bliss. And Sasha Banks treating this more so as a singles matchup right now rather than an over-the-top battle royal, which sometimes can work in your favor. Treat it as a singles. Try and hit your finisher. Try and hit your best shot to take down your opponent rather than consistently trying to take her over the top of the rope. Sometimes it won't work. And if you're just trying to continue to throw her over the top of the rope, it may pay off eventually. But if you're doing what Sasha Banks is doing right now, wear down your opponent naturally. Running bulldog as we saw, now the leg sweep. Alexa Bliss has got to be hurting. And now if you throw your opponent over the top rope now, she's got less chance of hanging on. Can Sasha Banks get her into that position? That's the question. Can Banks get Alexa Bliss into a spot where she could be eliminated? Bliss with a drop kick takes down Sasha Banks. Now Bliss going to the top rope. Went for twisted. Bliss can't quite connect. If she hits that, it's over. Now Bliss has Sasha over the top. Sasha's in trouble. But Sasha, big counter. Huge counter stays in this matchup. Bliss and Sasha Banks now. Bliss right hand blocked there by Sasha Banks. Bliss has never won a women's championship here in Universe Mode. Sasha Banks though, she has. Bliss would love this opportunity. She wants to go to the Rumble and have the best chance. A chance to take it all. Take the prize at Mania. Bliss lighting her up. Clothesline gets her. Alexa gets the victory. I gotta say, I didn't expect Alexa Bliss to win this match coming into it. But Bliss stands tall tonight. She's done her part tonight. All she's got to do is finish it off. If we have a Rumble, Bliss will have the best chance to go and take it all. Win the Royal Rumble, the first Women's Royal Rumble. Do you want to see it? Let me know by voting on the website BrendenPlayz.com if it's a yes, and we will see Alexa Bliss enter in the final spot. I'm Sami Zayn. This year has been the best year of my career. Ever since I came to SmackDown, my life has changed. I've come so close to winning the WWE Championship. I nearly won the King of the Ring. I've come so close in triple threat matches, but I haven't won the big prize yet. The Royal Rumble will be my night. I'm officially entering the 30-man Rumble match, and when I get to the Royal Rumble, I'm going to make sure that I don't get close anymore. I'm going to make sure that I win the big match. I'm going to go to WrestleMania, and it's not going to be me coming in second place anymore. I'm going to walk out of WrestleMania as the champion. there will be no more second place for Sami Zayn. It's time to get the win. Well, main event match here tonight. It has that type of feel about it because we're going to see Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman face to face, head to head here tonight. Roman Reigns officially the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. It is official. It will be AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. Lock it in. It's happening. If you missed TLC, go back and check out the match between Roman Reigns and Edge. It started in the locker room. Those two met each other in the locker room, just started beating the hell out of each other. Eventually, they took it to the stage. They started fighting there. Then it came to the ring. Roman Reigns, though, would win the TLC match. He would climb the ladder, throw Edge off the top of the ladder, and grab the victory. Reigns became the #1 contender at Survivor Series when he beat Team Edge. Braun Strowman was on that team. Reigns and Strowman have had a couple of battles. About to see it again here tonight. Roman Reigns, the top dog right now in his mind on SmackDown. But this man may have something to say about that. He's the Intercontinental Champion, two-time champion, Braun Strowman, on his way to the ring right now. Strowman's had his issues with Sheamus and Cesaro for the last few months. Strowman hasn't had to defend his championship for a little bit of time. Strowman, though, will be ready for the Royal Rumble. I gotta say, if Braun Strowman does enter the Royal Rumble match, he might be the favorite to win it. Just look at the size of him. Who's gonna throw him over the top of the rope? Good luck. Strowman has been excellent. He's been at the top of his game for the last few weeks. And, Strowman trying to start off with a drop kick. Reigns up to the challenge and able to avoid it as this match gets underway here. Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns. The big dog versus the monster among men. And this is a matchup that I've been wanting to see. Non-title matchup here tonight as well. We'll see how these two fare against each other. Roman Reigns, he believes he's ready. And we've seen Reigns and AJ Styles have had an encounter backstage a few times where Reigns even put AJ Styles through a table. He's beaten up AJ Styles, so much so that he beat the living hell out of him a couple of months ago. And Reigns has shown that he's ready for the champion. And AJ's just had to wait his turn, wait his time. AJ Styles, of course, recently defending the WWE Championship against Strowman and Cesaro at the TLC pay-per-view. Braun Strowman involved in a huge championship matchup, the biggest of his career. But Strowman, well, he didn't get pinned. It was Cesaro who was pinned on that occasion. AJ Styles able to survive and able to walk away still champion in a triple threat scenario. Styles has gotten used to the triple threat situation, but he won't have to get used to it for the Royal Rumble because it will be just a singles matchup. Reigns and Styles one-on-one. Reigns, big right hand there to Braun Strowman. And now Roman Reigns, kick to the midsection, DDT. Down goes Strowman. Roman Reigns wanting Strowman to get back in here. Strowman trying to regroup for a moment. Well, whilst TLC wasn't Braun Strowman's night in terms of winning the big prize, it was certainly an experience builder for Strowman. We've seen the rise of Braun Strowman throughout this season of Universe Mode. He started still a part of the Wyatt family. He broke free of the Wyatt family. He won the Intercontinental Championship. He lost it for a brief period of time. He was able to win it back. He beat his former mentor and leader, Bray Wyatt, took him down. And ever since, Strowman's been on a path to the top. And that path came full circle at TLC. But unfortunately for Strowman's case, well, he didn't quite get the job done. Not particularly his fault, but just the way the triple threat match went for him as a spinebuster there by Strowman. But certainly it's going to build some experience for Braun Strowman. And when he does get an opportunity down the line, because I know he will, it will certainly help him much more. It'll be very much so in his favor. He'll be able to certainly come back from it and get better. And that's what it's all about. Braun Strowman's just going to keep on getting better. And I think he's been able to do it. I think Strowman has certainly improved greatly over the last number of months. And him competing against the very best like Reigns tonight, AJ Styles, Cesaro recently, and Sheamus, he's been able to take it up to another level. And that's what Strowman's going to continue to do. We know Cesaro and Sheamus are still gunning for him in that Intercontinental Championship. So it's quite possible we may see Strowman defend that title soon. But if Strowman can survive, can hang on to that title, then who knows what the future holds for Braun Strowman, because I truly believe the world title is coming his way. Just a matter of when. Right now, it's Roman Reigns at the Rumble. Reigns, though, would like to get through Strowman tonight. If he beats Strowman, that's truly a game changer for Reigns. Obviously, beating Edge at TLC, that's huge, but you follow it up by beating one of the very best here on SmackDown. If I'm AJ Styles, I'm concerned. AJ, it wasn't the best victory in the world for him. It was a terrific match. Probably the match of the night at TLC. AJ Styles had a great performance, but, you know, it wasn't the most convincing victory in my opinion. Right now, Strowman trying to make Reigns tap, just putting some pressure on the body of Reigns. So AJ, I don't think he's vulnerable. I think he's been excellent, but Reigns might be starting to feel pretty confident that he can get the job done. So for AJ Styles, the next 4 weeks until the Royal Rumble, he's going to have to use it to send a message to Roman Reigns, just to prove that he's ready for Reigns, that he is prepared and not afraid of Roman Reigns. The big dog Reigns, though, he truly believes he's the next champion. I mean, he's taken down Edge, who's been his biggest detractor. Edge truly believes Reigns is not suitable to be the face of SmackDown. And Reigns has been all about proving him wrong. Ever since, well, the last 6 months, as Reigns went for a Superman punch, Strowman with the counter. And finally we saw Reigns and Edge battle it out in the ring at TLC, as now he's got him up and cuts him down there. Strowman looking good. We saw Reigns and Edge in the ring one-on-one finally at TLC, and Reigns got a chance to truly show Edge just how good he really is. And Edge, I don't know if he's going to change his tune. Edge is not here tonight. He's recovering after that matchup. So will Edge finally respect Roman Reigns now? I don't know. If I'm Edge, I think you've got really no choice. If you comfortably get beaten by an opponent, if he proves to you that he's the better man, I think you've got to shake his hand and say at the end of the day that he was the better man and he deserves the opportunity to take on the champion. Now, will Edge be willing to do that? That would show that Edge was wrong about Roman Reigns. And certainly if Reigns wins the championship at the Royal Rumble, well, what will that say about Roman Reigns? What will that say about Edge as Reigns, oh, off the top of the rope there. Missed out there as now Reigns, here comes a step DDT, down goes Braun. Big time move there by Roman Reigns. It's a bit of a separation between the two as now Reigns able to follow it up here. He's got him up looking for this powerbomb. And he's got him. Oh, yes, the powerbomb. Is this enough to put the big man away, who kicks out at 2? Roman Reigns, though, firing up. He's getting ready. He's building momentum. Braun Strowman's going to try and shut this down as Reigns with the spear. The cover. But Braun Strowman gets a hand underneath the rope. Well, we've seen a few issues with the rope break in the last few months, mainly on Raw, but this referee here on SmackDown gets paid the big bucks and he's able to identify the hand underneath the rope to force the break. Reigns now drops down right there. But Strowman back to his feet, and there's a knee off the skull of Reigns. Now Braun, well, he just met the spear of Roman Reigns. He's still in the matchup and he's trying to take advantage of the fact that he's still in it. And now ducks underneath that. Strowman suplexing, down goes Roman Reigns. Strowman's the Intercontinental Champion for a reason. He's that damn good. He is one of the best here on SmackDown. We are looking at the two, in my opinion, outside of AJ Styles. I think this is the two best we have here on SmackDown. Both are trying to prove it right now. Big Superman punch there by Reigns. Will that beat the IC champ? Strowman's down. Strowman is out of it, is he? A kick out of 2. He stays in it just for a brief period of time. Roman Reigns thought that was going to be it, and he's done the job. Strowman's back to his feet. Spear! Spear by Reigns. Surely that's it for Strowman. No, the big man gets the shoulder up. Wow. Well, this is the tune-up, if you can call it that, that Roman Reigns might have needed. He had a great and tough battle against Edge, but you're coming up against maybe an even tougher battle here against Braun Strowman, who's kicked out of the spear. Rope break on the first, a kick out on the second. Reigns has to be wondering, is the spear going to work tonight? Does he need something else to take down this monster among men? There's a reason why Strowman has been so successful. There's been a reason why he's been able to hang on to that championship despite Cesaro and Sheamus both coming after him. Because he is so good. When the odds are equal, when it's a fair matchup, not that we've seen that too often with Sheamus and Cesaro, but when it's fair, Strowman gets the job done. The only time Sheamus and Cesaro have truly been able to take down Braun has been on that 1-on-2 situation. Unfortunately, our General Manager Edge has been, well, not really inclined to give Sheamus and Cesaro that triple threat or that handicap championship match situation, as now Strowman has him up and cuts down Reigns again. Reigns may be out of it. Slammed down there by the power of Strowman. Will this be enough? No. Well, Roman Reigns is getting these hands from Braun Strowman, but it's not quite enough just yet. I think Strowman needs to find his best shot, and that is the running power slam. Lining up Reigns now. He might be thinking about it right now. He's got him up. Oh, here it comes. Running power slam. Cover. But Reigns had a boot just underneath the rope. Rope break again. This time it saves Roman Reigns. Reigns trying to survive. Strowman's coming back. Strowman is all of a sudden, I think, in the driver's seat. Oh! Reigns countering. Just when you thought Braun Strowman was on the comeback, Reigns hits the Superman punch. Strowman now facing the adversity of Reigns. This is not good. It's not good at all for Strowman because Reigns is firing himself back up, getting himself back in this match. DDT to Strowman, followed up by some kicks. He's still down. Roman Reigns. Oh, what a knee. Wow. Big knee to the skull of the champion that is Braun Strowman. But Strowman has some life. Neckbreaker. Will this put Reigns away? I don't think so, but it's worth a shot. It's a 2 count. And Reigns now back to his feet. Oh, what a right hand. Clubbing down Braun Strowman and setting him up now. Third time could be the charm. Here comes the spear. This time the ropes won't save him, but Reigns taking some time. Can Strowman kick out of the third spear here on SmackDown? He can't. The #1 contender for the WWE Championship picks up the victory. Roman Reigns remains on top. He is the #1 contender for a reason. I think you take away AJ Styles, you are looking at the very best here on SmackDown. It is the man himself. It's the big dog, the ruler of the yard. It's debatable, but right now Reigns is making the case. Reigns continues to showcase how good he really is. Another top tier win here tonight for him. Roman Reigns is on top of the world. All he needs now is the WWE Championship. Reigns will have his chance at the Royal Rumble. And whoa, hang on. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, here comes the phenomenal one. AJ Styles, your WWE Champion. Well, these two will meet once again. Last time they met, well, it didn't go too well for AJ Styles. Reigns took him down. Now AJ can officially turn his attention to Reigns. He knows that Reigns is coming for him. He's known it for a while that Reigns was going to be his next contender. He just had to make it through TLC. So he's been focused on TLC. Now TLC is done with. The focus shifts to the big dog. Roman Reigns, AJ Styles. We're going to see it at the Royal Rumble. We're getting a bit of a sneak peek right now when AJ and Reigns potentially face off here tonight. And here we go. The referee trying to get involved here and stop Reigns from going after AJ. And it may have cost Reigns. AJ straight in here, coming after Reigns. And the fight is on already. No love lost between these two. Reigns now and AJ fighting back and forth. Rights and lefts back and forth between both of them. Reigns now blocking that one. Coming back after AJ with rights and lefts of his own. But AJ Styles coming after Reigns again. These two going after each other with everything they've got. Clothesline there by AJ. Takes down Reigns. Now AJ Styles going to get Roman Reigns back up. What's the champion thinking? AJ going for it. AJ Styles not messing around. Styles Clash. AJ Styles with the Styles Clash. Clearly still not 100% after TLC's big match. But he's come out here tonight and given everything he's got. Takes down Roman Reigns. Sends a big message of his own. AJ's not backing down. AJ's ready for the big dog. Well, we'll see it at the Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen, when AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for this edition of US Mode. If you can, go to the website right now, BrendenPlayz.com. Vote. Do you want a Women's Royal Rumble? Vote now. Plus, before you leave, make sure you hit the like button for me. Let's try and hit 30 likes to celebrate the 30-man Royal Rumble coming up. Can we hit 30 likes? I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already seen more. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads from me. And check out the website, BrendenPlayz.com, as I said. Thank you for watching. See you next video.